Congratulations. I binged the show. Like I thought I was just gonna watch a couple episodes, but I had to find out what the heck was going on. Um, Dorian, I want to start with you, man, because obviously this is based on a source material. It's a book, right? And I wonder how much that plays into kind of forming your character, given that it's not a one-to-one adaptation, right? You get to take some liberties and make choices. But I wonder like how much of that is like you're sticking to source material, sticking to the page versus your own instincts as an actor to kind of develop your character.
It's a good question. I think that with this situation particularly, the way Carl and Lee, the way we service the story in the book versus the way we service the story in the script are very different. And
Mhm.
so we're given a lot more freedom just on the page in the written in this particular production. So that was helpful because it's like I kind of use the book as a blueprint for where Carl was going.
Mhm.
But reading it and he in the book he felt to me a little grumpier than I was able to kind of like bring across, you know. And so I like that grumpy guy in the book, and I tried to sprinkle in a little bit of the Carl grumpiness from the book, but I think that we were given some space to kind of grow and branch out, and that's the beauty of anything when you're an actor and someone gives you a script and they say this is based on a book,
Mhm.
you want to be able to see how much freedom you have to kind of bring yourself and your own experiences to it, and we were given that, so I think it helped.
Totally. Yeah. I love how kind of fleshed out everyone feels. And Carla, for you, in media, you were so used to seeing like a good cop, bad cop kind of dynamic, right? But what I love about this show is that the cops are flawed and you're humanized because they've got their own messy stuff going on. So when it came to portraying your character, what was the balance for you in approaching the sense of duty that your character has versus the messy and the real that she also has?
Right. I do think that they're really good at their jobs and they can do that like blindfolded. And also their jobs are there as like a complete distraction of what they're going through in their personal lives. And because they work on these like very intense hours and intense, it's kind of and they do have a sense of duty, especially Lee. The backstory that I had going is like it is really coming from like family duty of, this is, and then to not personally be able to reach that standard of humanity in her brought her
Mm.
a lot of shame. And so I just loved that. I loved playing that character because I feel it's very human and very relatable.
Amazing. I don't have a ton of time, but I'm so curious because the tub looks so gross, like what's inside the tub. And I shout out to the art department, but what was actually in there? Could you tell me before I go?
Now, man, how we gonna tell you? The whole story is about what's in the tub. You what? So you will show up on day one and be like, "What's on the last page of the book?"
No,
Hey,
so he
listen,
means,
the
I think,
56
like,
days.
he means, like,
Uh,
goo and
got you, got you,
just
got
like
you.
gooey. And I didn't think there was a smell. You think there was a
There
smell?
was definitely a smell.
Okay.
It
There was
looked
a
like it
smell.
would smell, yeah.
Yeah, the smell had me about to pass out, man. That was not. It was not good.
I
Yeah.
feel like there wasn't great air circulation in that bathroom. And so it was a little bit like, but it helped with feeling like you're trapped in, a poorly circulated
Mhm.
room.
Does it look like
But
throw up, right? Doesn't it? Kinda.
Yeah.
it was such a big part of like character of the show. I think they spent so long with the art department getting that consistency and all of that because it's obviously I think it's like where the credits go, right? With the body, with with the bones and all
Oh,
that
that's right.
stuff,
That's right.
right?
Yeah.
I think it's beautifully horrifying.
Yeah.
That's a great way to describe it. I do have
Yeah.
to wrap, but congrats to
Okay.
you guys. The show's
Thank
so
you.
gripping.
That was
Yeah.
real
Thank
slick what you try to do there,
Hey,
man. But
hey,
I got your number, man. I know how you do.